Bernie Sanders has been caught. He has been exposed yet again, and as if this is the first time it's happened. His radical far left progressive hypocrisy has been exposed yet again regarding flying in private jets. He's been spending a lot of time flying in private jets, despite traveling across the country campaigning to smash the oligarchy. We have an oligarchy. We got to shut down the oligarchy. As he is a millionaire that owns multiple mansions that is flying in private jets. Bernie Sanders, what's going on?
You know, Alyssa Slotkin, senator from Michigan, she said you shouldn't be using oligarch. It's over people's head. You've gotten criticized from other people. Free Beacon says Bernie Sanders spent $221,000 on private jets fighting the oligarchy tour, paid for by friends of Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders spent $221,000 amid his fighting the oligarchy tour. So, by the way, this tour has been going on for 3 months now. So he's spending, what is this, like $70,000, $75,000 something dollars a month on private jets alone. We're not even talking about hotels or, whatever. He probably has some type of, he's got a bunch of cars driving around. He's got security. He's got all types of things, catering, food, private events, whatever. We're just talking private jets, $75,000 a month to pay for private jets in order to smash the oligarchy. Okay.
That you've spent millions of dollars in campaign funds on private jet travel over the years. How do you push back on both of those things?
When's the last time you saw Donald Trump during a campaign mode at National Airport?
No.
Donald Trump isn't campaigning on smashing the oligarchy. Donald Trump isn't a socialist or a communist like you, Bernie Sanders. It's not hypocritical if Donald Trump flies in a private jet because he's a billionaire capitalist, okay? You are the communist. You are the one that wants to smash the oligarchy. It's hypocritical when you do it. What an insane response from him.
No, it doesn't. But he's also not fighting the oligarchy.
No. You run a campaign and you do 3 or 4 or 5 rallies in a week. The only way you can get around to talk to 30,000 people. Think I'm going to be sitting on a waiting line at United, waiting, 30,000 people are waiting? That's the only way you can get around. No apologies for that. That's what a campaign.
Is that true? I feel like if he really wanted to smash the oligarchy, he would wait in a line in the airport, like the rest of us little people, like the rest of us people that, the rest of us poor people. We don't matter. He's better than us, so therefore he can circumvent or navigate around his own rules. He can justify it, right? Because he's more important. It's the only way. He mentions it's the only way to reach out to 30,000 people. He could upload a YouTube video. I upload a video. Maybe it gets 100,000 or 200,000 views. Okay. Maybe he could, if he wants to really save money, he could just not fly on private jets around the country. Instead, he could just upload a YouTube video or do a live stream on Twitter or X or on YouTube or something. That would kind of make more sense if he's really trying to smash the oligarchy, but also he's concerned about the climate too, the carbon emissions coming out of the private jets. Just go live on YouTube, Bernie Sanders.
Travel is about, we've done it in the past, we're going to do it in the future.
And you think that this is hitting a mark? You think it's scratching the itch that voters want to hear from?
I think at a time when the people on top are doing phenomenally well, when seniors, working class people are struggling, people want to hear action to stand up to the people who have the wealth and the power and create an economy that works for all of us, not just the people on top.
Well, Senator Sanders, I appreciate you coming on, talking about the issues, and we'll have you back.
Thank you very much.
So here is the just comically disappointing, hilarious, true, also thing about this entire dynamic here. Bernie Sanders has been in Congress for, he's been, like 20 years, 25 years, 30 years. I'm thinking late 80s. He's an old guy. He's been around. He's been an elected congressional representative for a very long time. What does my good friend liberal hive mind say? We need to shine a light on the never-ending hypocrisy of the progressive left. And the hypocrisy of the progressive left truly is never-ending. So anyway, he has been an elected congressional representative for a very long time, 20, 30, 35, almost 40 years. How much has he actually done to reduce the power of the oligarchy, of this supposed oligarchy that we have in America? Has he actually done anything? Has he actually ever accomplished anything in Senate or in Congress, Bernie Sanders? Because I'm thinking no. I'm thinking he has been sitting in Congress for 35 years doing nothing other than making a ton of money and buying mansions and I saw a couple years ago he had a sports car, right? I'm not so sure if he really is anti-oligarchy. But anyway, yeah, no, the hypocrisy is obviously staggering.